Hey guys, Void of Dusk Gaming here, and the update is here. The brand new update has been released to Arena of Valor. It has been released since yesterday, so you're going to see a day that I have played today. This is like a special merge that I've been doing in terms of brand new content. Where you can see already in the beginning of the screen that everything has changed. We've got the new hero models. We've got the reworked heroes. You can see the Lubu. You can see the ZANIS. Violet looks a little bit different. They did not change the original skins and stuff like that. But look at that battlefield. The look is entirely new. It looks like autumn or something like that. Like these red and orange leaves and stuff. And the battlefield has changed as well. And it looks much more as on the Switch. For you guys who have played Arena of Valor on the Switch before, it kind of adopted to that. It kind of feels like it is the Switch one. And I picked ZANIS not because he's one of the strongest characters, but just because I wanted to see his character rework. And I think everything looks pretty nice right now. Clear time in the jungle seems to be a little bit slower. I've got the feeling that the Sage Golem has a lot more health. Like, I did skip through ran through the update notes yesterday on the train, but I have to recapture it to bring you some detailed featured guide on what changes you have to expect. I can say that the pace of the game and everything else did not change that much, so you will feel comfortable. It took some time to kind of adopt to the new models and stuff like that, because it looks different and it plays a little bit different, just because from the looks, like it is a change, and your brain has to kind of realize that this is going on. Like, I did not know what the character models at first. I was like, who's that dude? Was that Arthur? Was that Lubu? I thought it was Arthur. But then I just realized that, of course, it has to be Lubu, because Arthur looks completely like he did before. And I think Lubu looks like some kind of kabuki. Like one of those Japanese masked fighters / dancers / I'm not into Japanese lore that much, so I don't want to say something that might be yeah. I forgot the English word. It's not intimidating. I don't want to say something that's gonna be offensive. That's the right word. And I think my camera is a little bit blurred. Wait a second. Is it better? I don't think so. I'm gonna get a new phone in about a month, and hopefully things are just better than with the new phone. I just have the feeling that the phone is getting a bit old. Besides, it is just a year old. I don't know what happened. But I have the tendency to get devices that are somehow not tier A. It's more like tier C or something like that. Good flash move here. He caught us nicely. I appreciate the fact that our Wisp tried to save us here with her ult, or try to do some damage like that. That ult was well placed, but the start was a bit rough. Eventually people had to kind of adopt to the new game, or I don't know what it was. Like, I wasn't really focusing on jungling during that time. You can see that my level is entirely the level that everyone else has, so pretty bad job here from me, but it's gonna be better. I'm gonna score second best player in my team, so I'm confident that I haven't unlearned the game in terms of the stuff that I can do. I was promoted, or like at the moment, because the season is starting all over again, I'm on gold tier, so that's gonna tell you something. Not at the bottom, but of course I'm not a master player, and I don't think that I will ever be. Sad story short, and now we've got the veteran and stuff like that, so everything is just getting worse. But I'm trying to do some plat moves. After a couple of games here in the in the normal mode after I have kind of realized the new interface and stuff like that. I'm gonna get better, and I'm gonna play some ranked matches all over again. Did I find out how to counter this red glow, the stuff that's gonna detect you in the jungle, or was that just was that just some kind of mistakey thing? Again, another nice ult that Wisp was placing if the enemy would have not turned around and attacked us. And this gives us a good window to go to the Abyssal Dragon. I thought that this would be the perfect opportunity to get him, and we got him quite nicely. I don't know why Irie comes back. That was like, wow, that was a sacrifice. That's a suicide mission here. Pretty stupid in my opinion, because she already has seen how we kind of killed one teammate, and that's gonna tell you something. Flash is quite intimidating, and that is the problem that I have been talking about a couple of times. My Wi-Fi is so bad that I sometimes have to go back into mobile mode, which is really annoying. Like you can of course imagine how bad it is if you're playing a game, you're doing quite nice, and you have to rescale your Wi-Fi just because it is kind of being stupid. So yeah, I'm reconnecting. Of course, by the time I come back, I'm dead. That is something that has to work out. But besides that, besides those update changes, not that much has.
An ally has been defeated.
You can say that not that much has changed. Like of course the battlefield looks different, the character models look different. Of course they did some stuff on the update notes. So you will find, if you have a certain character, you will find eventually that he got stronger or that he got worse. But don't let yourself be fed up with something such as the stuff that you can just see from the things on the Facebook channel. I don't know why I go in there. It was so clear that the Muganga would kill him because there were so many stacks, and that was, wow, that Luba really wanted me.
Your tower has been destroyed. Your team has destroyed a tower.
Rally to me.
Da-dum, dum, da-dum. So I'm going with my old build. I don't know if there have been big fundamental changes throughout the game, which would lead to the fact that I can't use it. So I'm quite comfortable with that, and I have to admit that you now have some enchantments. I don't know if you guys have seen that, because I mean you have to have seen that, because as soon as you enter the game there will be the enchantment selection, and they will tell you that you have to use some enchantments. Fun fact is that it looks a lot like League of Legends, so if you're familiar with the masteries there, or how they call it right now, you will be familiar with that. You will know what to do, and they have been using 4 different ones. I think in League it's 4 as well, I guess. So you've got like a legendary mastery, like a normal mastery, and they call it enchantments, and you can basically pump up your playstyle by using special things such as more damage on range, more crit stuff, and things like that. So you can kind of adjust the stuff that you like and make your character a little bit more, or tune him more into a certain direction. I would say at first the thing will be people will try out how to use them, and then the poor the reality will be that everyone is using the stuff that's gonna maximize on the AD carries, that's gonna be the best on the mages, that's gonna be the best on the tanks. So this is one of those features where the designers are actually thinking, wow, okay, let's do some kind of specification, a little bit more individualizing your playstyle and your stuff that you use. And in the end, we will all come back to the stuff that is the most broken, that is the most valid, and it will be like always. What I just realized, like, look, Arthur is gone, and around 10 minutes at 9:55. Watch out how fast that cooldown is if someone is dying. I had the feeling Arthur was instantly teleporting back into the game, and there he is. 15 seconds later, what happened? I was so shocked by the fact that Arthur was returning from the dead that I just got killed here. Or did he had some revive stuff? Let's check that if I hopefully reopen the hopefully I'm gonna reopen the item section, like the overview, what everyone has. No, that's my item section. I don't think that I'm gonna use it. I don't think that I'm going to recheck it. Anyways, it was quite fun. Like even while I'm sitting at a 3-5, which isn't really that good, I'm completely aware of that fact. It kind of felt quite nice to replay the game with that beautiful visuals. I think they did a really good job on pimping up that old battlefield. I mean, it was nice for all the purposes that we had. I don't think that anyone was complaining like, looks like that and that and that. But if you have played other MOBAs, there have been some that have been a little bit more compelling visual-wise. So I'm fine with the fact that they tuned it down and turned it around and made it a little bit more beautiful. Just have the feeling that the models have been a little bit scaled to become smaller. If anyone can validate that fact, that would be quite nice. But I just had the feeling that they have actually they zoomed out a bit more, which I feel nice kill steal. I just had to kill him because otherwise I would not have been sure if my team would not have had some retaliation stuff going on. Yeah, you can't catch Irie. If Irie doesn't want to get caught, that's impossible. So you gotta be turning around and just deal with your shit. Irie is just too fast and too nimble. I mean, she has 3 dashes, so that's gonna tell you something. Yeah, there's the issue with the connection again. Like I don't know what's going on, guys. That's really really annoying. Here comes the ultimate, and I'm going back in, and I'm going back out, and I'm dying, and I don't know why I did that. So it's not gonna be a super long game. I mean, that's all right. I don't like games that go over 20 minutes, but this is, I think it's quite normal. But we did a really poor job in getting towers. So eventually I was just a little bit. I was just a little bit intimidated by the battlefield. No, that was not the case. Anyways, what I don't really like that much is all the icons and stuff that they have rebooted in terms of, look at that shopping cart over there. And I don't really like that blue. Iris AFK, that's unfortunate for her, but that's good for me because I just need another kill. And Arthur, really great job getting into our backline. But because I think it's just because of the Maganga that we can stay that long in the fights. He's healing us up all the time, so that's really great. And there's Arthur again. Full health. Okay, that was just too much damage for that poor little rabbit. And we are on. And we do get this tower. Maganga is healing and healing and healing and healing and healing like a healing machine. And there comes the last minion wave. Like, here we go. There comes the minion wave. And this is our entry tool to get at the core and win the first game in the new update. So yeah, there we go. So as always, we are going to check the stats. Arden is the best player. I don't really like the new model. I don't know what they were thinking. Like I like the Crescent Moon Scud, but this is looking ridiculous. Don't know what they were thinking. Not really. It's not convincing me, the new model. There we go. Second best player, 768. Third most gold in the team. And there we go. Yeah, guys, that was the first game in the new update. Thanks for watching, and I just say if you want to watch more content like that, hit the subscribe button over at the left side. And yeah, thanks for watching the video. I'm Void of Dust Gaming, and I'm out. Bye bye, guys.